right. Uh, let's go. Okay, let's hope that Arch is our friend today. Um, I noticed yesterday after the crash that just restarting it um, made it work again. But that's not sustainable. Like I wanted to be able to run for, let's say, yeah, for a longer session without becoming a problem. Anyway, for now, let's ignore that. I'll try to solve it more long term if I have the energy at some point. Seems to be some issue with drivers or whatever. I don't really know, but I guess it's possible to debug that and solve it. Anyway, let's move on to the code base again. Fetch. Git checkout. So I merged the main branch. I merged the Rayon performance fix into the main branch. Slash. Sorry, not git fetch prune. Why is dev still there? Maybe it's still an active branch. Yeah, I think I can delete it. Okay, so now the camera is frozen again. Why does this keep happening? I'll try to solve it this time. This never happens on Windows. Let's ask Gemini this time. Okay, on my Arch Linux setup, my webcam keeps dying every 15 minutes or so. Keeps freezing. 15 minutes or so. This never happens when I run Windows. Why does it keep happening? Can you help me debug and solve this once and for all, please? It's very annoying. I'm like, is it even worth using Arch Linux if it keeps fighting like this? When I know that Windows does the job, I'm not really sure. Unless once these things are solved, they will work. Hmm. UVC video. Hmm. Maybe it can help me solve this. That would be great. while I wait for it to freeze. Yeah. Does it figure anything out based on this? Mm-hmm. Red herrings. Step 3 of the previous answer, okay. All right. Yeah, if that works, that would be great. Yeah, perhaps I should keep this log actually. I don't know why I'm hellbent on getting Linux to work for me, but I am. Okay. I need to remember this. I should write it somewhere. Mm. Let's call it like okay, debugging. So this is for the webcam freeze. Mm-hmm. Uh, hmm. It's H, trying to learn the commands. Um, there we go. Good. There's another thing I want to debug as well, and that's my um, NVIDIA graphics card freezing. If I run a game that I built, Bevy is the engine. Sometimes it just freezes my screen, my monitor, on my monitor. However, I can see through OBS that is sharing that screen, that computer keeps computing and changing it, but the output to the monitor has stopped at one picture. I need to um, pull the cable and put it in again for it to start working. Why is this? It's very annoying. Happens many times per day. Oh, I probably need to tell it like my model and stuff. I'm using the gaming A15 NVIDIA GPU and AMD Ryzen CPU. What's DKMS? I don't even know which driver I have. Um, Wait, let's tell it more context. Stop. Okay, I'll do that up here then. No, it's not possible. I'm using I3, by the way. Not sure if that helps. This is NVIDIA SMI output. I don't know which type of driver I have installed. This is my NVIDIA SMI output. Okay, Pacman, Q, grep. This is the output of grep. Pre-compiled modules. Okay, if I give this, I don't think it was really answering my question here. So if I give it this at the top, Can I edit this input? Yeah, okay, now I can. No, it's not the latest input. Okay. So let's start a new session. So far, the webcam is staying alive. That's good. Not so much coding this session. We could try to just run this and see how that works. cd runs. Wonder what happens now if we do this command again, where we get like data about the NVIDIA stuff. Let's do it in this other. Okay, no, we can't. So yeah, what does it give us? Yeah, now it's using 26%. Building, using more memory, a little bit more energy. And yeah, this process is there now. Grid test. Cool. Why can I not kill it? And now it froze. Okay, great. So this is an example of it freezing. Let's see if that if it can help us debug. So now I don't see this, what you see here. I don't see this on the screen. I just see it in OBS. So let's try to debug this. Um, Nothing happened. Here. No. This is from yesterday. Okay, just crashed. No output in. output from XOR logs. What triggered it was my control plus C in the terminal where Bevy was running. The kernel itself didn't log any critical errors. Okay. Could not be found. Full screen app starts or stops. Could that be the issue? Mode set is Y. What is pcon? I wonder if this is enough for it to suggest something. Maybe I should give it some logs from Bevy. One, two, and four. Some very useful clues. Uses the correct GPU. Failed to lock the mouse cursor to the window. Okay. Swap chain, highly relevant. The Vulkan swap chain is how rendered images get presented. This warning means the underlying Windows surface changed unexpectedly, forcing a reconfiguration. If this happens inconsistently, especially during transitions like startup or shutdown, it could lead to a state where the driver display server gets confused and stops updating the monitor image. Okay, let's try. Let's try closing it with. Now it just freezes instantly. Okay, that's annoying. I want to see what the warnings are again. Is it the same? It's a very productive operating system. This time the screen froze just when I started the Bevy app. Didn't even get the chance to close it. NVIDIA driver latest stable version. That's what I have. I think. It's up to date. Previous stable version. How do I do that? So let's say I want to install this version from the package repository. How do I do that? It's under n/nvidia. This is shit. I think I will give up on Linux. Like if the drivers and versions and things like just don't align, this is useless. It's shit. I wonder if I'm even learning anything useful, except not like except to stay away from Linux. five. Hello, Donbok. Donbonk. Um, okay, I want 622. These drivers are like 800 megabytes. What the hell? Yeah, a long time. I'm happy you made it to this one. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to shut it off pretty soon. But yeah, happy to see you here. I'm I'm uh, I'm gonna nuke this Linux installation soon. Wait, do I need to downgrade NVIDIA SMI as well? Yeah. 623. Okay. If this is the life of using Linux, I'm not gonna do it. I don't care about like versions and keeping track of stuff like this. I just want it to work. Oh yeah, I think I remember. You had some questions about how to do it? Or are you the recent one with my own place with like chunks and stuff? Chunk based. You need to reboot. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to run, or not run, but yeah, I'm gonna have to end it here for this session. Let's see for how long I have the patience to keep going with Linux, because like, what did I do? I had like 50 minutes and there was like 0 lines of code written. I'm just trying to get this crap to work. And I'm sure like once I get it to work, it's gonna break in the future because of some driver mismatch or whatever. Windows is super annoying too though, because like it's slow and it keeps just updating itself at the worst possible times. Uh, yeah, there is no great operating system right now. That seems to be the case. The grass was greener in Linux land at first. But then it just starts tearing apart. All right, I will shut down, and then next session we'll see if these drivers are okay. Ah, okay. That sounds cool. That sounds cool. All right, man. Nice, nice seeing you. And yeah, take care. See you next time. I'll actually close it off from OBS first. See ya.